Okay guys, so I'm going to be showing you, to me, from my experience, what I think are the most 5 devastating blows in a street fight. I don't like to use fight finishers because you never know the person's pain tolerance, if he's under drugs, or how much he could actually take. So I hate using fight finishers because it creates a wrong mindset where you think, oh, that one shot's going to finish the fight. So what I'm going to show you is the 5, which I believe, and this is based on experience, but the 5 most devastating blows that you can use in a street fight. First one is the headbutt. Simple. You don't need to be a martial artist. Some of the best street fighters I've met working in clubs and that I was encountered in soft fights outside would finish a fight. It's just as simple as this. It's the top of the head, straight into the nose, or straight into the facial area. So if I'm faced with my attacker and I'm talking, I'll go right into the top of the head. I can also grab him, but you have to remember, if I grab him, he might flinch. If his head comes down, I'm going to take the headbutt. So grabbing him will create a flinch response before the head. So you got to be careful with that. But it's also possible if I'm close to headbutt and whack, 1, 2, 3 strikes. Or another easier way is just to launch the headbutt from a natural and passive stance. Okay? You could also trap and come around up. But as a first shot, headbutt, great way to start with the first strike. You have a hammer fist, okay? I love the hammer fist. You could put a lot of power. You see them more and more in the UFC, whereas before you didn't see them because they could just launch so much power coming down. So again, a hammer fist, I'm hitting with this part into the bridge of the nose. Now, even if he flinches and you hit him on the side of the head, in the jaw, and you're still gonna do a lot of damage. So it looks something like this. I'm faced with my attacker, and you can see I'm driving it with my body, and I'm putting all my power behind the shot. A good way to set it up is make sure I have my hands first. I'm talking to the person, right to the bridge of the nose. Right? From there, I'll go right into my strike. So that's, again, very devastating blow, and a good way to start the fight is with a hammer fist. My favorite. Elbows, okay? So you can elbow coming this way. Another great way to elbow is coming up through the center line this way. Especially when you're faced with bigger attackers, they'll do some of this stuff where they're coming down. So if his head's down here and he's mouthing off, and let's say he's bigger, he's taller than me, he's up here and he's doing this stuff, this is when a great elbow will come up. Again, because it comes through the center line, it can do a lot of damage. So if I'm elbowing, again, I'm not doing any of this Thai boxing stuff. All I do is the elbow comes up, and I go right into it. Turning the hip. Elbow up. So if I'm here, okay? So you have your elbows. You have your double palm strikes that I love. So if I have one hand here, and I'm talking to the person, first hand will come up, the other one will come to drive more power, and I'll go right through the center line. Now be careful, this is a very devastating blow. You could do a lot of damage because you're going right through the target, okay? And the head is going to snap back. So if I'm talking to the person, hand comes, right here. If I'm talking, and I come up. And the last one is knees. Again, the only disadvantage of being in a knee is that I'm on one leg. I could fall, I can slip, and after throwing too many knees, the person's instinct is to bring his hands up, and he might actually catch the knee. So if I knee, I want to make sure I use the blade of my forearms to lock in the neck, and I'll bring him down, I'll knee into the rib cage, into the sternum, into the head, into the ribs, and to the side. What I like to do when I knee is I like to go from side to side. Okay, so I won't go the same one because after the second or third one, his hands are going to come up and he's either going to grab my leg or block it. Okay, so those are the 5 most devastating blows to start your primary strike. But again, when you're striking, I don't just go with a headbutt. If I go with a headbutt, I'll go with palms, elbows, bring them down, knee. You gotta use quick, fast blows to finish the fight as quickly as possible. You gotta remember, fights only last seconds. I want to finish it as fast as possible. Thanks.